I am back. I turned off the comments for the live to air for story time because I wanted to make sure I got through the whole story without interrupting myself. But I'm back, and I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys have any questions at all, you let me know. Some updates that I want to give you guys right now, because a lot of you guys, I mean, first of all, I do want to say July 16th is going to be 3 years for me here. Yes. Hola, Shay Star, La Casa. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Joelle Yates. Hola. How are you guys in the Russian? Hola, guys. My gosh, I'm reading without glasses today. Isn't that something? Um, Thank you for joining me, you guys. So, yes. Um, some updates. A lot of you guys have been asking me about me, and you guys are like, what do I do here on a daily basis, and how do I make an income, and how do I do anything? Any updates on the curfew? Definitely. Let me tell you guys that right now. So, the curfew. I've been getting a lot of WhatsApp messages from people saying that you want to change your plans and not come to the Dominican Republic. Please don't do that. I've been telling you guys from time, don't change your plans. I know other vloggers will say to you, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. But it's not true. If you know people here and you have a life here, you'll definitely be able to enjoy yourself. And even if you don't, like, let me give you a couple of examples. The curfew goes like this. We get to go out 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, we have to be in by midnight. So pretty much those hours we're not out on the street. And if you are out on the street, you have to have a very good reason. Like you just got off the airplane or you're in a taxi cab because you have to go somewhere, an emergency or something like that. But it's not as strict as it was a year ago. The curfew, like at bars and restaurants, as far as I know right now, is 9 o'clock, but 10 o'clock. But a lot of the restaurants have been working around the curfew. Like for instance, there's a drinking curfew, no drinking after 3 o'clock at certain restaurants on the beach or in town. People are getting around that. They're either carrying their bubbas, their private cups, and they're just getting alcohol in that. They're carrying their own alcohol, or what they're doing is restaurants are serving you alcohol, but instead of putting it in a glass like this and throwing it blatantly in the police officers' faces, they're putting it in foam glasses with a top and a straw. So it looks like you're drinking juice, natural juice. Now the police, at first, I heard that they were going up to people on the beach and they're like, what's in your cup? What are you drinking? And people were like, this is my drink. Like, I didn't buy it from this restaurant or whatever, right? So, yeah, that's one thing. And so the police do understand that this is a tourist town, Cabarete and Sosua, and that people are coming here for vacation. And the police are not what you guys hear from all around the world. When I first came here, I heard so many bad things. And it is in my experience, okay, it's not true. So if you are also like me, a single woman, living here, doing your own thing, you shouldn't really worry about the police because they actually have our backs, like so big time. They really do. And they also have a lot of foreigners' backs as well. I mean, if your back is up in the air somewhere doing something else that it shouldn't be doing, then don't expect anyone to have your back, right? But if you're just minding your own business and you're living here, keeping the peace, man, get a couple of police officer friends. I have a couple of police officers on speed dial, and they heard something that went down here with a woman that's Canadian. She took my cell phone and slammed it down, and they wanted me to complain on her because she doesn't have a residency here. And they heard this from other people. I'm not going to complain on her. I mean, why would I want to do that to someone? But they were like, you just let us know and we can go, or, we'll support you in the Fiscalia against her. And I would never do that. But that's how much they will have your back. And I've never given any of them a cent. I gave them one of them 100 pesos before for a beer, 150 pesos. So yeah, so when it comes to the curfew, don't think curfew. Oh my gosh, guys, don't think it at all. Just think, curfew. Okay. I mean, during the week anyway. You don't want to be out on the streets till midnight anyway, even before the curfew. Most people, they by midnight they were where they were, whether it was Envy, whether it was Europa, before the curfew I'm talking about, and they were settled by 12 o'clock at night. They were already at their party. They weren't walking up and down the streets, and if they were on the streets, it's because they were taking a cab somewhere, so yeah, not much has changed in regards to the curfew. um, if you're a person that likes to go to the discos and stuff like that until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and if that's what you come for, I would still say don't cancel, because there are some places like hotel resorts and stuff like that where you can still party into the night. Okay, so don't cancel your trip at all. You don't need to. Let me see. Got my glasses and I'm ready. Shay Star, by the way, it's so nice to see you, sweetheart. Jody LeGrand, good morning. Good afternoon here. I got a new watch, guys. It's a fossil. I bought it for 1,000 pesos on the beach. It's a real fossil. Looked it up online and it's worth 200 and something. But I bought it for 1,000 pesos, $20. So I feel real good about it. It's secondhand, but it's new and I love it. All right. Angela. Hola, hermoso Cereza. Mi hermana. Oh, my sister. Hola, Angela. I love you, sweetheart. I love you. Greg Barnes said something and then deleted it. And Michael says, hi there. Hey there. So, yeah, guys, the curfew, I got to say, is totally fine. Do not cancel your trip, because you really feel, if you could just come here without like being here, and if you guys could really see what's going on, we are pretty much leading a normal life here. There's not a lot of masks enforced, although I do have my mask right here. I have my mask with me just in case, but we only need the masks when we go into the grocery store, when we go into, and not all grocery stores, only the main international ones like Super Pola and Playero. If you go into Los Charamicos, where I live, those grocery stores, you do not need this. They are colmados, fruit markets, and vegetable markets. And by the way, they're even less expensive, so they're more economical prices. So if you're a person that doesn't like masks and you do want to be exposed to whatever's in the air so you can strengthen your immune system, then you may just want to go to places that are, face friendly, so to speak, and not just, mask friendly. I have to ask my moto concho if the new grocery store in Los Charamicos, if you need a mask to get in there, because it is a brand new huge market, and Los Charamicos on the corner, beautiful, prices are great. If you guys live here already, or if you guys are not living here but you're staying for a while, and you're looking to get to know the neighborhoods here, and you're just not sure, because you're not sure yet how safe Los Charamicos is or some of the other neighborhoods, then you might just want to visit this grocery store. It's right on the main road where Highway 5 is. If you know where Caribbean Tours is, it's just before Caribbean Tours, right-hand side, right down that hill where the other entrance to Playa Sosua is, and you can't miss it. It's right there. Hold on one second. Eddie? Hola? Ven aquí, por favor, para un momento. I'm going to ask him if you need a mask at that grocery store. I think we should be representing grocery stores that are, in neighborhoods anyway. I'm not knocking the international grocery stores, but they do have a lot of people. Nosotros necesitamos mascarilla en nuevo supermercado en Los Charmicos. Sí. ¿Sí? ¿Por qué? Oh, my heart. A joke. For those of you that love your masks, don't worry, I'm not a mask hater. Obviously, I invested in some really nice satin ones. But, gracias. ¿Tú quieres algo? So, yeah, you do need a mask for that grocery store. But still, the grocery store has a lot of great prices. And if you are a person that doesn't mind visiting the neighborhoods for really good prices, let me know, because I can tell you. Plus, if you even want to go a little bit more farther, to like, not Gaspar Hernandez. I'm still thinking about story time. Bella Vista, where I used to live in the countryside. If you guys want to go there, there's a cheese factory and everything. Greg Barnes says, where is a good dentist? Message me on WhatsApp and I will send you one for Los Charamicos, right in Sosua. His name is Sefereno. Very professional man. And he used to be my landlord in my first apartment. Very serious guy, intelligent. He speaks English, but he doesn't speak a lot of English. He learned it in high school. And he's like my age right now. So the first time he used English in a very long time was with me, like a couple of years ago. And he said to me, he's like, I haven't spoken English since high school. And I'm like, sorry. Because at the time I didn't speak enough Spanish to communicate. I only had words. I learned something the other day about my Spanish when I was watching Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah was talking about immigrants around the world. And he's like, you know what somebody with an accent sounds like? As I asked a lot of people here, I'm like, do I have an accent when I speak Spanish? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, but what about when I say this word, that word? Am I saying it correctly? And they're like, you're saying it perfect, but you still have an accent. And I'm like, how can I say a word perfectly, but still have an accent? I figured it out. Trevor Noah says, you are speaking the person's language like it's your own. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Let me give you an example. Here, we would say, "Donde tu vas?" That means, where are you going? Right? But in English, we can say, you're going where? You know what I mean? Like, so that's how I would say it. Like, I speak my Spanish like I'm speaking English, although I have all the words. They're just not in the proper order. But it's still understood, right? I mean, I'm not saying you I love. I do say, I like, you know what I mean? Not all my sentences are backwards, but I clearly do speak like a gringa, a foreigner. So I am going to start focusing on learning more Spanish, but I'm at a very lazy spot in it because I speak Spanish and I'm understood and I understand it. But it's true, I do have my own Spanish. And, hola, amor. ¿Cómo
Hola,
estás?
cariño.
¿Todo bien?
Bien.
Hola.
Hola.
Bye-bye, baby. So you guys make sure you say hi to him when you're here at Goddess Lounge. He cleans shoes. Give him a good little tip, even if you're wearing sandals. If they're plastic, okay, I understand. But if they're leather, let him clean your shoes. And even if you're wearing runners, let him clean your soles because your soles will be so white afterwards. You'll look like you're wearing a brand new pair of shoes. All right. So here I go. Yes, so I will make sure I give you the number, Greg. Contact me. Actually, oh gosh, let me see if I have the number here. Oh my gosh, lots of action here today. You guys got to get yourself here. Let me just give the number for Safreno right here. And oh God, no, I don't know if I can give his number out to the world because it's his private WhatsApp. Oh, I don't think he would mind very much. I've changed so much. In Canada, I used to be so, like, really confidential, way more fiercely confidential. I'd be like, no, I can't give out the number. Let me speak to the person first. Privately contact me, blah, blah, blah. But I've been getting rid of those hang-ups because here in the Dominican Republic, there's not a lot of secrets. People talk. Everyone got the receipts on everyone. All right, let me see. Sefreno. Sefreno is aquí. And he's online right now. Let me ask him. Hola, Severino. Es Cereza. ¿Cómo estás? Yo tengo una pregunta para ti. ¿Es okay contigo? Yo hablo tu número para mucha gente en el mundo en mi canal de YouTube, por favor. En el video. Tú avísame. Tú no quieres, es okay conmigo. Pero yo pregunto a ti para tu permisia. Primera. Gracias. He's going to be very impressed. I haven't spoken to him in Spanish in 2 sentences before, ever, because usually it's just hola when I see him in the street in Los Charamicos. He doesn't live in Los Charamicos, but his office is in Los Charamicos. And boy, oh boy, he's a serious man. Everyone respects him. They do not mess around. And the Rotson, Hi, sweetheart. How's Bronxy? The Rotson, you guys check his channel out, please. He says your Spanish is definitely improving. That was flawless. Oh, gracias, amor, my fellow Sagittarius. Yeah, so the Rotson here, you guys check out his YouTube channel. If you can put your YouTube channel in the comments, that would be great. Nestor, awesome, please. And so the Rotson, I think that's maybe even his YouTube channel name, does videos of Cabarete. He lives here in Cabarete, and he does videos in Cabarete. So you should definitely check him out because he does amazing videos of like the water and how it looks and beautiful beach videos. So please subscribe. And one day, the Rotson and I are going to sit down and do something. And Angela, to Espanol, oh, thank you. She said, Angela said, your Spanish is better, Cerise. Beautiful. Thank you. Greg Barnes says, thanks. The Rotson says, howdy. The Rotson says, Bronxies. What's that say? Bronxy's IG is it's Bronxy. It's underscore Bronxy. You guys check out Bronxy. Oh my gosh, that little girl, his dog Bronxy is so amazing. He brought Bronxy to my house. The Rotson brought Bronxy to my place in Los Charamicos to meet Noche. And at the time I had Hero. Oh my gosh, it was like 3 dogs on steroids. Did they ever love each other? And it was the first time I ever actually saw Noche be like so mature around other dogs. I don't know if she was jealous of the 2 younger ones or did she realize that she's a young lady now and not just a little puppy any longer. But it was beautiful. So yes, you guys hit up the Rotson, please. Lots of good information you guys will get from a lot of us vloggers here. And the Rotson on YouTube. Okay, I thought so. Good times. Laugh out loud. Wasn't that really, really fun? That was so amazing. Los Charamicos, you came and I forgot how you got home. Did you get home on a motor concho that night? All the way here to Cabarete? I forget. I'm pretty sure you did. We had a couple of drinks, all of us. Ken was there. We were up on my roof. Oh gosh, I was like, oh, it was amazing. Behind the scenes here in the north coast of the Dominican Republic is a lot of fun. And that's why you guys keep coming back here. I do want to talk a little bit more about the vaccine and stuff like that. Like I know I did the other day on Live to Air on Sunday, on Sosua Sundays. Hola, on Sosua Sundays. But we got a little distracted from that and everything. I had 2 guests on there. You guys were like kind of rolling your eyes at my guests, but my guests were awesome. For me, I love it because here you're going to find all people from different walks of life. You're going to find people that have a lot of money in their pocket, and then you're going to find people that have absolutely no money in their pocket. You're going to find people that have absolutely no common sense, and then you're going to find people who are filled with knowledge. Like, I got to tell you, there's so many extremes here of people that you'll meet, and it's amazing. Like, for instance, I met a really good guy. I want to say shouts out to him, Rick Oliver. And he came, he loves the Dominican Republic. And he came to the Dominican Republic and he stayed in Los Charamicos as well. I think he stayed for 4 months. I'm not sure. But he only came for 1 month and he ended up just staying and staying and staying until he had to go back home. And now when he went back home, he felt a little unwell. And so he decided to take back home for him is New York. A lot of you guys might know Rick Oliver, boxer, cool dude. And so, you know what? He took off from America. He was like, you know what? He went to Germany. And now I feel so blessed because he sent me a WhatsApp and he's like, hey, Cerise, I'm in Germany. I was like, really? And he sent me a photo. I'm like, send me some photos. I've never been in Germany before. I'd love to see like where you're at and what you're doing. Beautiful, beautiful photos. Beautiful. It was so amazing. And I just want to say thank you to Rick Oliver for that. And that's what happens when you come here to the Dominican Republic from all around the world. You really are going to meet people, especially if you're just sitting on Playa Sosua. You might think that mostly everyone is like, American or Canadian or whatever, but not only. There are people from all around the world. And we are all here for each other. Uh oh. Right, I agree. Right, right, right. That makes sense. Exactly. You know what? I think she's just acting a little too above. Sorry, guys. I got distracted here. There's a woman that came here, and she has a whole entire group of people that she came with. And I actually moved from that table when I was doing another live to air earlier before this one because that whole table was just loud and cussing and cursing. And they seemed pretty happy to me. And now it comes to the moment of paying. And they asked for her credit card. And then she's like, oh no, I'm not paying because the meat was raw. That's not true. Okay, Goddess Lounge. You guys come here and eat. You might have to wait a little bit for your food because it's cooked to order. Like it's, well, however they say that, right? They cook your food on the spot. You're not going to come here and get a hamburger that was cooked yesterday and then they heat it up. Never, never, never. You order something and they cook it at that moment. Whether it's chicken, whether it's beef, whether it's pork, and they cook it. The cooks here are good. I'm telling you, I don't even know what to say. Sorry, I just went silent for a moment, but I'm very, very loyal to the places that I come to, and I'm very loyal to the Dominican Republic. And yes, no place is perfect ever in the world, and no restaurant is always perfect either. But I don't appreciate when someone doesn't know how to speak to other people. Like I have an allergic reaction to that. If you don't like your food, silently take it up with the waitress. And if the waitress is not cool with you, speak to the manager or the boss. But you don't need to speak to the whole entire restaurant. People chilling at tables with their families, with their friends, maybe even for a business meeting. And then we have someone acting like trash. Come on now. That's not cool. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that to the Dominicans here. They're trying their best, and most of them, they're working for very little every day, and they're working for tips. So to have someone complain like that, that refuses to pay but ate all the food, my guts are turning. I'm like literally sick right now. Why eat the food? Call the person over to the table, tell them to take that food back and order something else or get it taken off before it's even eaten. You should see their table. It's totally empty. They have their drinks and everything. They finished everything. And then they want to complain after. Don't do that. Dominicans work very, very hard every day for very little dollars. And they really do put a lot of work in. And most of you guys would not even believe some people get paid less than 500 pesos a day, which is $10. And you need to buy a proper meal here, okay, for a Dominican family, you need at least 500 pesos. $10 to feed an entire family. Like I have an article that I need to read to you guys about the cost of living for Dominicans. And now the guy that had the big mouth swearing earlier, I love giving you guys behind the scenes stuff. The guy that had the big mouth swearing earlier just came in, and when the bill was due, he walked out and he let her yell at the staff. Some man. Sorry, guys. I think I'm getting my period soon. I've been just bitching and bitching for the last couple of days. Shaystar, how is the weather there? It is amazing. Let me see. The Rotson says getting home was a trippy night. It was. King Griff, how you doing, baby? Mwah. And we have Storytale. What's going on? What's going on? Feeling good. Wise King. Hello, Queen. Great content and very refreshing to see a beautiful, down-to-earth woman giving good information and advice for travel to DR. I'll be visiting for the first time in August. Oh, where? Are you coming to Sosua? Punta Cana? Are you going to Santo Domingo? Tell us where you're going for the first time. Or are you going to travel the whole island? Oh, do I ever love it when people tell me they travel the whole island. I'm always like, really? I really came here and just kind of settled. Like, settled completely. I'm still single. I went through a couple of relationships here. I mean, I didn't just go from man to man to man to man. It just happened to be that I had a couple of dudes here, like, date it, right? And now I think I might date again one day soon. There was a guy on Instagram. Oh, I cussed him. He said this on Instagram. He's some dude that I'm following on Instagram. And I guess we kind of follow each other because he found me on YouTube. And he comes to the Dominican Republic too. So he added me on Instagram and I followed him back. And so, he put on his Instagram, and it just happened to be a day after I did a live to air about finding a man at 50 because I'm 49. And it just happened to be the day later. And I'm like, did this guy watch my video and say this? I don't know. It was way too ironic. Way too, obvious, I should say, not ironic. So I go on his Instagram and it says 50-year-old women on the internet talking about, I'm going to find my perfect man one day. And then he puts ha ha ha. And he's like, yeah, you are going to find your perfect man. You're going to be dead soon because you're going to see Jesus or something like that. Right? Oh boy. I said, oh yeah. I said, oh yeah. Right? And then I said to him on this post, I was like, oh my gosh. You live in Sabaneta?
No, I live in Sosua. I have one house in Sabaneta, in Cabarete.
Okay.
One woman from Canada.
Okay, like me. Okay. Because I always see you, like Cabarete, mostly.
Well, I had one house. I had a bar in Cabarete too, right? And I had a house in Costa Azul. I had 3 houses. It was too much.
Too much. So now you just chill.
I got one house in Sosua.
Oh, do you rent your house out? In Panorama. Beautiful area up there.
Oh, no, I've been up there 12 years. Right?
12 years? Oh, that's why your Spanish is good.
I keep saying 12 years. It's probably more like 15.
Wow. Do you rent it out to anyone or you live in it?
No, I live there. It's my house.
That's a beautiful area to live in. Good for you.
I love it.
Those are beautiful homes up there. Panorama.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let me tell everyone.
Lancer lives here, he has the house there. And one guy from Russia built a new one, but it's smaller. And there's my house there, right? So they're all sort of close together.
The Lancer, the owner for the network company?
What?
Listen to you. You speak Spanish mostly, eh?
Well, yeah, because I got to listen to her all the time.
All right, good for you. I prefer to speak Spanish even with foreigners. So
I like speaking, I can talk better in English, than when I get mad, when I get furious, my Spanish is horrible, right?
I argue pretty good in Espanol. But the guy Sorry, guys. Um, so they're still arguing over there. Can you believe that? A woman's still arguing about her bacon sandwich that she ate. Don't eat the food. Okay, now they're leaving. Don't eat the food if it's raw. In any case, now I forgot what I was talking about. You guys remind me, please. Oh, yeah. Wise King. Sorry. Let me just go down, look down. Let me just look down a little bit, and then I'm going to get back to you, Wise King, because I want you to let me know. Are those women from America? Shay Star, no. Actually, well, yeah, she is. She is. She speaks a little bit of Spanish. I mean, pretty good Spanish. But I don't know. She just went off. I've never heard anyone go off like that in the 3 years that I've been here. Honestly, July 16th will be my 3rd year anniversary. I don't know what I'm doing for it. I asked my mother and Gregory from Flip Flop to interview me. I don't know what you guys would even want to know about me. You guys don't really know anything outside of my life here. I would love to tell you guys everything and anything about me. I'm like an open book. Anything you guys want to ask me, you can go ahead and ask me on July 16th. I don't know if I'm going to pre-program it and then put it up on the 16th. I don't know if I'm going to do it live on the 16th. I don't know if I'm going to do a part 1, part 2, part 3. I have no clue what I'm going to do for my anniversary, but it is quite important to me because 3 is an important number and I just don't know what to do. I guess, but if you guys want to know anything about me, you guys let me know. But in the whole 3 years that I have been here, this is the first time that I ever seen anybody go off like that. So it tells me that it's a little low class. We don't have to go off like that here because the food is cheaper usually. The drinks are a lot more. I don't mean cheaper as in cheaper taste. I mean less expensive. It's like not as expensive as you would. Like for instance, for 5 people here at Goddess Lounge, you can sit down and have a meal for like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 bucks. 5 people. And then of course drinks. So for like $70, like $80, you can feed like 5 people. When I was in Canada, it would be like, you know, $60 for 2 people, and that's with an economic meal. So why would anyone want to complain here like that? Nobody does. It's so low class. I don't know. But that brings me to my next topic, though. Things are going up, and I am going to do a video of the prices going up here. A couple of months ago, I was like, oh, cost of living, $1,500. You could do that, no problem. You cannot do that any longer in Sosua unless you're a single person. And actually, you can do it. You can if you're a single person. But if you're like a couple, it will be difficult. But you can still swing it if you are miserly. But if you're looking to live on like 1,000 a month, it's totally doable. But if you live out a little bit out of Sosua, a little bit out of Cabarete, and if you know, in Sabaneta, it's all right. And also, Bayabista is all right. ¿Todo bien contigo?
Sí.
Ven aquí, por favor, para mi gente. Ellos quiere hablo contigo. Hablas contigo.
¿Quién?
Habla.
Hola,
¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name?
Eddie.
Eddie. ¿Qué tú haces? What do you do here in the Dominican Republic? ¿Qué tú haces in Dominican Republic?
Moto concho.
Oh, I thought you changed it to no cambio palabra concho. Moto.
Moto dancing. Moto dancing.
Careful the table, you're gonna shake it. He said to me the other day, he's like, no more moto concho. You tell everybody I'm your moto concho. I'm not your moto concho. I said, well, what are you? And he's like, I'm your moto taxi. Is moto taxi English?
Moto dancing.
Moto taxi is English. Taxi is taxi. Taxi is taxi. Igual nombre.
Sí.
Sí. Okay. Mucho gentes. This is a moto concho, and he's the person that you want to get in the street. He has a motorcycle that he uses as a taxi. Okay, tú hablas. Bye-bye con mucho gentes aquí.
Adiós, gente.
Adios, gentes.
Bye.
Oh, English. He almost bumped into the wall. Sorry. Oh gosh. I didn't mean to laugh at him, but he did almost bump into the wall. He's like, Gentes, boom. I wish you guys would come here and just see behind the scenes. But that's what these videos are for, to show you guys what's going on here, because a lot of you guys are coming and you're just coming in droves. TJ the Guru. I'm so good. I have to tell a story about TJ in a second, guys. I'm good. How are you? We have ether. Ether. In some cases, you just can't buy class. Aw, you're so right. Judy Legrand. Ah, that's too bad. Yes. Awilda Sanchez. Hola. How are you? Yes, I love the info about what's going on around you. Thank you. Wendell Davenport. I agree, Cerise. The people in the Dominican Republic are very kind and sweet. No country is perfect, but I love the DR. So do I. Yes, Sosua, I guess. Wise King got back to us and he's letting us know where he's coming. Yes, Sosua, I guess. First trip with younger brothers, so I've been told Sosua is a good starting point. Sosua, I think, is where you want to start. And I'm not just trying to be biased here. Hold on, I just want to go down the list and see how many other messages are there, and then I'm going to get back to that. I want to do Sosua for the first time. Awilda, you do too. Awesome. Jackson Jeter. Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? You want a date? Okay, let's have dinner. Jackson Jeter, you know I love you. You know your body is a sexy. I love Jackson Jeter. We all love ourselves some Jackson Jeter. But you're too young for me, brother. I'm joking. I'm joking. I recently dated an older man. You know, whoa, was I ever a nightmare. He was so judgmental and mean on every single person. He couldn't just let anyone live because, you know, he's been through a lot of experiences in life, so he has to judge everything and everyone. I felt like someone cornered Baby. You remember that movie? They're Dirty Dancing? No one puts Baby in the corner. That's how I felt. I felt like he just picked me up and put me in the corner. And I was like, get away. I need to get out of this corner. I came out like a heavyweight boxer. Sorry, guys. Side note. And yes, Jackson Jeter, when you come, let's go. I know you usually get a villa when you're here. So why don't you invite me to your villa? And we'll have a barbecue. And we'll do a little swimming. And you don't drink alcohol. So you can just get me a bottle of red wine. We'll have a good time. We'll play some music. And party hardy like a Canadian, which is usually pretty innocent. In my world, anyway. Can't speak for all the other Canadians. And Awilda, I always go to La Romana, my hometown. And I want to go to La Romana soon, too. I want to go to La Romana, and I want to go to La Vega. The Rotson, hey, Cerise, I'm single, too. You let me know, wink, wink. Oh, well. You know I love me some Sagittarians. And no, I didn't know you were single and you just live right over here. I think I can probably shoot a rock at your apartment. And you share a lot of friends. And you're handsome. And you're Puerto Rican / American. And you're retired. Oh. And I think you're about a year older than me. Oh, you're fitting it. You're fitting it, brother. Go Toros. Oh, Jackson Jeter said, Awilda Sanchez Toros. Awilda said, go Toros. And Awilda said, did they end up paying? No, they didn't end up paying. They walked out. The woman did not give her purse up. And you love this ring. Thank you. It's amber. Look at my bracelet. Hey, what's that? Oh, I thought I had a cut there. There's amber and Latimar. See at the ends? That's Latimar, guys. So here on this island, Latimar is indigenous only to the Dominican Republic. That's the bluestone. Latimar is spelled Lori. after a girl, her father, and a Dominican found this blue stone, but the father was not Dominican. But anyway, the father had a daughter named Lottie, Lori. And so when they found this stone, they called the stone after Lori. And not only that, Mar is sea. So they called it Larimar, like Lori Sea. And that's what this is about. So I wear Larimar. This is not Larimar, but it's just something from Canada. A lot of people ask me about this. And I'll explain that on July 16th, I guess, some of the questions. But that's what I like to wear. This I didn't buy here. Amber is another stone that they really love here in the Dominican Republic. And it's beautiful. Amber and Larimar. It's in almost every single piece of jewelry that you can buy here. I love amber very much. I have amber earrings. These were actually bought for me from someone in Canada before I even moved here. And I also bought this in Canada about 8 years ago. So I just happened to bring it with me to the Dominican Republic, and I love it. It's like one of the clearest ambers I've ever seen in my life, but this is from Russia. This guy just went into the boys' washroom, the men's washroom, and he looked at me like, and he almost bumped into the door. A lot of people, when they recognize me, they put two and two together at the last moment. I just want to say, if you guys recognize me, hail me up. Say hello to me. A lot of you guys do, and I love it. You want to know why? We network. You're not bothering me at all. It's not like that here. Yeah, you watch my videos, other people watch my videos, but we are not clued in here. How many people around the world are watching our videos? Well, at least I'm not clued in. I can't speak for everyone else, but when people come up to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Cerise, you're popular here." I don't know that because I'm only in the north coast of the Dominican Republic, right? But you guys, hail us up. If you guys recognize one of us vloggers, say hi to us because we really do love it. I do. And on top of that, you might have some information for my viewers, which would be so valuable for some people. And then also, I may have some connections for you while you're here. So please, let's connect. I mean, that's what we do here. We're all family. It's really amazing. We can just sit here and make friends like you just saw me do with another guy at like the other table over here. Right? Now I know where he lives. I know where he used to live. I know what he owned. I know what he doesn't own. Now, within 5 minutes of hello. Right? And I think that's what makes life beautiful here too. What time is it? All right, let's look some more of these messages. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button. I do want to say to you that I started a new channel. I'm not cheating on you, though. I'm going to tell you guys about that new channel in a second. Elia. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Angela, the next time I'm there, I will let you know so that we can hang out. I missed letting you know last time. Excuse me, Angela, no worries. And any of the rest of you, no worries. Listen. There are people that I talk to on WhatsApp for like 9 months before they get here, a year before they get here, 2 years before they get here. And then when they get here, they are so loaded with information from my videos, from other vloggers' videos, that once they get here, I'm the last thing on their mind. And I don't mind that at all because it means that they are doing it. It means that they're too busy. And I love that. It means that they're living their life here. So don't worry about that. Tell me when you're here. When you're here, say hello. Chances are, too, I'm a little bit busy and I wouldn't be able to meet up. I can't always meet up with people anyway. Most of my life is, just kind of, how can I say? I just plan it by the day. I have clients at certain times and I talk to clients at certain times and everything. But I play my day by the day. So, yeah, don't worry about that, guys. I know we all love each other still. Jackson Jeter, we're about the same age. Jackson Jeter, you are 47, maybe. Angela says, laugh out loud at someone's cornered baby. I did feel that way, the Rotson. There's a learning curve here in the DR. I've been overpaying on my food because of my inexperience. Eventually, you figure out what things are actual. Oh, interesting. Let us know more about that. R.A. Hey, Cerise. Hey, R.A. Elia, 8 months here, never visited Sosua. Well, where are you? You'll love it. Oh, Jackson Jeter tells Elia Almarino that he will love it here. And Sosua, you will. The Rotson, 5 minutes away. And Dominican, laugh out loud. TJ the Guru, can't wait to you and Kit. I'm in the process of moving my little things over to the DR right now. Now I got to rent there for a year and get a home built. I'll see you again in 2 weeks. Holy smoly macaroni. TJ, you were just here 2 weeks ago. At least by October, I'll be done closing my ties with the States and we'll be living there full time. Oh my gosh. Are you ever moving really quickly? I love it. D. Will, how can I get a private reading from you and how much? So my readings are the same prices as my consultations. Half an hour, $65, but you Americans will probably like this. It's in Canadian funds, not the consultations for relocation, but the consultations for readings. Yes. And 65 for a half an hour and 90 for an hour. And we will go through everything. I love to throw in tarot cards. I love to throw in numerology. I love to throw in astrology. But what we do with the soul coaching is we get right down to your soul. What you like, what you don't like, and why. And how you can increase the things that you like in your life and how you can diminish the things you don't like, and how you can work on your talents. And also, we do talk about how you can get yourself more balanced and aligned in life because a lot of people, that's really what they're missing out on. Feeling balanced, feeling aligned, feeling like everything is calm and cool in their life. People just want peace and they don't know how to get it. So that's one thing that we will talk about in soul coaching. And, any of you guys mention this video, we'll do a half an hour price. We'll do an hour at the half an hour price. Mention this video and I'll give you a half hour free. Yes. So don't worry about that. And I love doing all of that. Like that's what I do love. It's what I've been doing all my life. And it's how I survive here. A lot of people, when they come here, they're very focused on the real estate market because I help people find apartments here and I help people do all that here. But that's more like, that's paying for good times. It doesn't pay the bills. And so I want you guys to know that too and understand that as a lot of you guys are coming here and you're thinking about buying and then selling, and that's not really the idea right now. It's not a seller's market here. It's a buyer's market. Mm-hmm. But I was talking to a client the other day who called for a consultation to move here to the Dominican Republic from Canada. And he flips houses like back in the day when it got really, really big, about 15 years ago type of thing. And there was a huge rush of people just going in and flipping apartments, flipping houses and condos and everything like that. And it was amazing business. But now it has calmed down a little bit. Amor? Sí, otra más, por favor. Gracias. It's okay. To go. Aw, I love Dominicans. I can't say that enough. There was a Dominican young girl here, and her little brother, I guess, went into the bathroom. And she's like, oh my gosh, he went into the bathroom alone because usually Dominicans, most of us around the world will take the little ones. If we're a woman, even if it's a little boy, we'll still take him into the girls' washroom. This little boy didn't want to go in the girls' washroom. He's like, I'm a man. He ran into the boys' washroom. And the Dominican woman was like, he's in the washroom. Like, I can't go in the boys' washroom and help him. And then the server, hola, ¿tú quieres hablar? Hola. And she's like, "Can I go in the men's washroom?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay, go." Go. Tell me what you see. Okay. Totally forgot what I was talking about. But yes, TJ the Guru, get here. Full time. Kid just fell and didn't even cry. Angela says, I was really busy, but I love your energy and I know we would have amazing time. We would have an amazing time. I love your energy too, baby girl. The Rotson. I'll cover prices and shopping on my 6-month anniversary video. 6-month anniversary video. Gracias, amor. So when I first got here, I was like, okay, guys, I'm going to do a 3-month anniversary video and tell you what it's all about. I didn't. And then I was like, okay, guys, I don't know enough in 3 months and I don't think I'm a very much professional. So I'm going to give you a 6-month update on everything. When I got to 6 months, I was like, I don't. Even though I was already living in the countryside and back and already had a restaurant in 3 months after being here and had a boyfriend at the time and everything, I thought I was in, like, I thought I knew everything. Nope. And then I was like, okay, guys, sorry, I'm not going to do the 6-month update, but I'm going to do a 9-month update. Did you think I did it? No. Then I was like, okay, guys, when my 1-year anniversary comes, I'm really going to just do a real big thing and I'm going to tell you guys everything. Nothing. I still didn't feel like I had information here, but some people, they do after 3 months, especially you, Rotson. Nestor, you speak Spanish already and everything, so you probably will have a lot of information as well at the 6-month mark, but I just didn't feel like I did. And then I didn't feel like I did at 1 month, at 1 year, 3 months, 1 year, 6 months, 1 year, 9 months, or the 2-year mark. But 3 is a very special number. And so now I already gave away a lot of gems and a lot of pearls, and I want to do so much more. So now I have been giving a lot of information. I do feel I'm somewhat of a professional now here in Sosua and Cabarete. Like, I don't mean to put myself on a pedestal, but now I just been telling you guys what you need to know here and everything, right? But now I do realize that some of you guys don't even know that, like, I'm a grandmother, and I feel bad saying I'm a grandmother too because I don't get to see my grandchildren, and there's issues with that in Canada that is way beyond my control. So I just leave that alone until God brings it to me for me to deal with. I will. I don't have any family here, and I spend most of my days with my Dominican family and friends, and most of my days working. I love working, and it's not work, as I don't work for anyone else. I work for myself, but I love creating, and I love promoting. I love marketing. So this new channel that I started is I don't really know the name of it. I named it Sister Cerise. But every time I look up Sister Cerise, something else comes up. So I guess it wasn't an original enough name. But if you look up Sister Cerise, you will see a few of my videos. Now, I love reading. Like, I love doing readings on people. I have good intuition, and I've done that all my life. And so I did it on the radio as well and on television before in Canada and everything. If you guys Google, maybe you'll find some information on me in regards to that. But I also love soul coaching, helping people get ahead in life. There's nothing more beautiful for me to see in someone. Growth. Like, when I see growth in someone, like the woman that was just complaining about her bill here or whatever, if I saw her the next time and she was just like here apologizing for her behavior, that impresses me a lot. Like, and that she can never do any wrong after that. Like people that apologize for what they do. I really love. In any case, I also love, tarot card story time, right? And this new channel, I can tell stories as well. And I'm also going to be doing not only celebrity readings. I already did like a whole bunch of videos on like Billie Eilish, Britney Spears, Justin Bieber, all of those little stars, big stars, but young people. But I also just did one today, and I didn't upload it yet, but I will be uploading it later on today. And it is kind of like a story time, but it's a true crime. So it's tarot and true crime. And it's on a woman by the name of Jodi Arias. You guys, these are that's the type of woman you guys need to complain about. You guys complain about coming here and getting a woman that wants to hit you up for a couple of bucks because she may be hungry at a certain time or whatever. She needs to buy medicine or whatever. You don't want to meet yourself a Jodi Arias. Jodi Arias stabbed her man over 25 times and then shot him in the head. Go figure. I said, and then she lied about it. And then she told the truth about it. Like, just Google her. But Google her police interview. Please. She's doing handstands in the interview room. She's singing Christmas songs and everything. She has a beautiful voice. She can sing like an angel. But the devil lives in her. And I was so surprised. So I do like true crime. I like readings. I like tarot. I like story time. And I like soul coaching. And I just wanted to, start a new channel as well. And that's what I did. I put it all together, all my interests together in like one channel, and we'll see how it rolls. So far, in my opinion, it's doing pretty good. On one of my videos, I got like over 700 views. I think on another video, I got like 100 and something. I know it doesn't really sound like a lot in comparison to this current channel because I'll get 1,000 views on few channels, more than 1,000 on a couple of, on some videos and stuff. And I have a lot of subscribers on here, and I like to say thank you to all my subscribers and everyone that watches me and everything. And I do this channel for you guys. All my content is for you guys on this Sosua channel. Honestly. I've tried already to upload a few like soul coaching videos, but some of you guys are interested, some of you are not. And some of you guys did not subscribe to my channel for soul coaching. Some of you guys don't realize that this channel originally was a soul coaching channel, right? If you guys go to the top of my channel and you press home, you press videos, and then you go to oldest videos, you guys will see that it was all soul coaching. And, many years ago. So that's what the channel started out as. And then when I got here, part of the soul coach in me was like wanting you guys to come here and coaching you guys to come here and to live your best life too. So it's still a soul coaching channel because I want to really deliver to your soul the peace and the paradise that you can gain here. But at the same time, not all of you guys want to hear about readings about celebrities or what my interests are. So I thought I would start a whole side channel about that. And that's what I did. So if you guys like true crime, if you guys like tarot, if you guys like celebrities and predictions, then check out that channel and subscribe. And if you don't, then I understand. But please take it easy on me because some of you guys know I am spiritual and you guys might think, oh my gosh, tarot cards, that's evil. I don't live my life by tarot cards. I just do it for that channel and I have fun with them. But I don't pull cards on myself or any of you guys unless you want me to during a soul coaching session. So don't get your panties too much in a bunch. Check out the channel first and see if it's fun for you. I just love to share things with you guys that I enjoy. Hola, LJ. How are you? Jeremy, I remember. Wise King, I would definitely love to meet you when I do come. Wise King, I would really love to meet you as well. And if you are open to doing a video with me about coming here for your first time, I'm so excited for you. Like, on July 16th, I will get into more about how I even got here, because it was kind of accidental, right? But I got here my first time and I fell in love, and I just couldn't wait to get back here. And when I did get back, I never left. And that's been 3 years now. So, Wise King, You're going to learn a lot when you get here. And I would love to do an interview with you for everyone. And then we have D. Will, Subdued. Can you do a video on the Jupiter? Interesting. Look at this language. Can you do a video on the Jupiter retrograde and the wealth principles associated with that? I love that question. I love that question. I definitely will. So, why don't you hit me up on WhatsApp and remind me of that so I don't forget? My number on WhatsApp is 829-702-7726. And if you guys have any other, like, video ideas for readings and stuff like that, then let me know. I just didn't think about connecting the two here because they're two totally different topics. And I want to give you guys, honestly, on this channel, what you guys subscribed for. But since you guys are into the whole reading thing and everything, I don't want to overpower you on this channel. But I do want to tell you guys, if you are interested in that, head over to my other channel, subscribe, hit the like buttons, and let me know what readings you guys want me to do. So that's a really good one, D. Will. Thank you. What else, guys? I want to make. Hold on one second. I'm going to ask my motor control if he's okay still. Eddie? Eddie? ¿Todo bien? Oh, that's my buddy. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's my buddy. ¿Todo bien contigo? ¿Tú tranquilo? Okay. So yeah, guys, my motor control driver, he's with me when I'm out and about for the day. He's usually with me for the full day. And he gives me a very good discount. Because I do pay him very nicely as well. When we're out and about, if he's hungry, he's eating. If he wants a drink, doesn't matter what it is, a juice or a beer he doesn't drink a lot, obviously, because he's driving me around and everything. But I always make sure that his palate is wet. He's never wanting a drink of anything. And his belly is full. And he has the internet on his cell phone. And he's happy because he is not my slave. And that's one thing I want to drive home to everyone today and say thank you to all of you guys that come here and treat the Dominicans with such love and respect. You guys treat them so well. It's amazing, especially, and not all you guys, but most of you guys. When you guys come here, you tip nicely. And you share your love, you share your music, you share your home. You guys just open up your hearts. And I have witnessed it time and time and time again when Americans, especially, Canadians are very kind. I'm Canadian, but I think Canadians are also polite. And I think that's where they get their I'm trying to say this nicely, but I think that's where they get. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I like Canadians. They're so nice. They're polite." A lot of them, they will talk behind your back and laugh behind your back, and just be like smile in your face. And I know it's all around the world. I know it's all around the world the same thing, but there's something. And please don't hate on me, Canadians, because I'm not comparing America to Canada. It's not my intention right now. It's just that I met a lot more Americans here. And I've learned to love them like cousins, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts. And America is beautiful. It doesn't need to be made great again, like how people were talking about. They just need to figure out each other. Americans are so beautiful. Americans, they are so beautiful. Even Ken, my good friend Ken, he calls me Miss Cerise. Still. And we've been friends ever since October, right? He moved in my same building December, but we were talking on WhatsApp ever since October. And he moved in December 31st. He moved out now, and I have a new neighbor now, Fred. Hey, Fred. Fred's awesome too. Fred is a Christian man, comes from an amazing family. I think he's from California. And he's amazing too. Every single American that I meet here, any of the guys, most of them are so amazing. Only one that I got a message from the other day, but I chewed him out in my live to air on Sunday. Oh boy. On Sunday, I thought I was just going to talk about him for a minute, but the whole video was all about me cussing him all up and down. And probably because I never met an American like him before. Mean, most of the Americans that come here, I don't know. And I've been telling Americans too. There's an American named Gideon that I met at Flip Flop. He was buying some of Gregory's attire because Gregory at Flip Flop, I call him Gregory, but his name's Mr. Flip Flop on YouTube. He sells like t-shirts and hats and stuff like that. And so Gideon was a YouTube viewer of all of us vloggers here, and so I happened to see him at Flip Flop because I'm always going through Flip Flop. It's one of my stomping grounds. Like I might even go there today before I pop home just to go get myself a salad for dinner. Usually I get it delivered to me. I'm digressing. Sorry. In any case, I always go to Flip Flop at least once a week or once every 2 weeks just to give a check-in. Because a lot of you guys go there. So I met Gideon, and I'm sitting there at the bar, and we're talking, and he's like, you know what? I'm looking forward to moving here, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all of you Americans that are coming here, looking to live here, I love you guys. All of you, I love you. But you know what? You guys got to stop putting down your own country because you guys are amazing people. Americans really are. Like America, before I moved here, I used to look at America like the big brother and Canada like the little brother. And sometimes I would be like, why do we have to follow Americans all the time? And that is such a misconception. That's only a misconception. Even here, it's the same thing. It's just that America has an impact on the world. No one's following Americans. Most people respect America for the empire that they are, for what they have created through their marketing, through their promotion. They are a company. They are a business, but they are also a nation. And you guys are amazing. All the men that I meet here, they're so polite. They don't get enough credit. I don't know. I'm just going off now on a whole other tangent, right? Not enough credit. The American women, I don't think they get enough credit either. Yeah, some of them are strong. Some of them are strong and wrong. I will admit that. I met a couple here. Not a couple. Yeah, I met a couple. Two. One and her son, and that was just such a bad experience. It left a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm still trying to think about the story time around that because she was just such a horrible example of, American woman. But I hear a lot of the American men come here and then they talk about American women, and I'm like, oh, well, she kind of sounds like what they're talking about. But not all the American women come here like that come here are like that. Absolutely not. I met one named Sonia the other day. Shouts out Sonia. Sonia lives right here in Cabarete, but she's going to be moving one day soon closer to Sosua. And she contacted me before she came here with a lovely message, and we connected. And then I saw her on the beach at Zanzibar with her cousin. Both of them were lovely women and strong women. Strong, but I'm a strong woman myself too, as you guys know, right? But I mean, strong women are okay. But when you're strong and wrong, that's just wrong. Sonia was beautiful, soft soul, but strong mind, And yeah, I'm going to start advocating for the American women to come down here because I know a lot of Canadian women here and they haven't really done anything to impress me too much at all. Some of them are very much like Karens, and I just refuse to hang around them. But then there's a few other ones that are really awesome that own businesses here, and I don't want to say any names, but there's one that owns a business right here in ProCab, and she's also a Sagittarius. And I saw her here the other day, and when any of her guests come to like Cabarete and stay, she brings them out to dinner, and she's just really a good example of a real good woman. But I don't really want to draw comparisons between American and Canadian women because us women from all around the world, we can be crazy, we can be wrong, we can be strong, let's face it. And I'm sure there have been times when I've been wrong and strong. But we won't talk about that right now. No. But yeah, I'm gonna start advocating. There was someone that I met a few days ago, and I forget his name, about a week ago. Oh, Rio. Shouts out to Rio. And Rio was with Red. If you guys don't know Red, Red Alert. Red Alert is another vlogger here in the Dominican Republic. So those guys, I saw them. Hold on one second. I just saw a message come in. American women don't cook, don't like housekeeping. Juan said this. Oh my gosh, Juan. I believe you, brah. That's just a woman thing. I've never seen a woman clean and cook the way that I have seen Jamaican women cook and clean in Canada. Also, the way I've seen Dominican women do it here as well. Like never in my life. Dominican women and Jamaican women. I gotta say. And nothing against Haitians here or anything like that. It's just that I've never had like I never really hung. I don't know. Elsa's my friend. She's Dominican and she will clean my apartment for me when I am not able to do it. But I like a clean apartment, and yeah, I love cooking. I love cooking, and no matter if it's barbecue or whatever. But I didn't learn that from Canadians at all. I learned that from Jamaicans. I learned that from Jamaicans, how to clean a house and how to cook. So yeah, my mom's probably sitting right back right now, or my grandmother probably sitting back right now saying, "What do you mean you didn't learn how to cook from a Canadian?" And I didn't. It's the truth. My mom always did everything for me. She even cleaned my room, folded my clothes. The only thing I had to do was pick up my folded clothes and put them in my drawers. That's it. She did everything. She had 5 children, and she just didn't want us getting our hands in anything because it made more of a mess. So she would just do everything and say, "Here, take your clothes." And she folded them so perfectly that even now when someone does my laundry, I don't do laundry here either. I didn't really do a lot of laundry in my lifetime either because I've always been doing business. But even when I taught my children how to do laundry or someone that does my laundry here, I always make sure that it is exactly like how my mom did it. It has to smell good. And when the folding is done, you put all the pants together, you put all the t-shirts together, all the shorts together, the panties and the bras, like, everything has to be in its proper order. So when I go to my pants to put them away, I just have to take the bunch of pants and put them away the easiest way possible. That's how my mom used to fold. So yeah, my mom never taught me anything about cooking or cleaning at all, ever. And my dad used to say to her a lot too. My mom and dad had 4 children together and 1 boy. And my dad used to always say to my mom's name is Heather. And my dad used to always say, "Head," like head as in, short for Heather. Head, you have 4 daughters and none of them know how to cook. None of them know how to clean. So like, what are you going to do? How are they going to find husbands? Go figure. None of us have husbands. None of us. My younger sister does have a long-term boyfriend. My other younger sister, she has a long-term boyfriend. My older sister never wants a man again. But cook, we all can cook now because our men taught us how to cook. My baby sister, I don't know if she can cook. I've never tried her cooking before. I don't look at her as someone that can cook because she's just my baby sister, right? And anytime we had a special occasion, it would be at my place. Like Easter, I tell everyone to come on over, or Halloween or whatever. Everyone would bring their pumpkin, and I would always be the one to be like, "Okay, we're going to do a pumpkin carving contest." So my sisters would come with their families, and I'd be there with my 2 kids. And, each family would do a pumpkin carving contest, and then we'd put the pumpkin up on Facebook, and we'd let Facebook vote. We wouldn't tell them whose pumpkin was whose and stuff like that. So I would do all the cooking. My baby sister would bring something, but it would usually be something bought. So I've never tried her cooking before. But I do know that my other younger sister knows how to cook, and my older sister, I don't know if she can cook. And I'm so sorry, older sister. I won't call your name out, but I used to think she could cook until I learned how to cook. And then she came here about a year in December, January, February, March, April, May, June, a year and a half ago. She was here and she cooked for me because I I was down and out. I was sick. I had B12 deficiency and I couldn't get off my couch. And so my sister was here and she's like, Cerise, I cooked. I'm going to send some food over for you. That was so nice. I'm here in the Dominican Republic. My family's here and she's cooking for me. So Gustavo went and picked up the food, and Gustavo brought it back to my apartment for me. And I was like, I couldn't eat for days before that because I had vitamin B12 deficiency. And I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it's B12 deficiency. A lot of vegetarians get that. I got it because I was a vegetarian. I wasn't eating meat. My dad was a Rasta, and I was raised not eating a lot of meat. In any case, now I do eat meat. But I wasn't at that moment eating a lot of meat. And when I tried my sister's cooking, I was like, ooh, because I hadn't tasted my sister's cooking in over a decade, right? It was my first time actually seeing her when she came here to visit me. First time I seen her in 9 years, right? So when I tried her cooking, I was like, ooh, because I'm a professional cooker now. So yeah, right back to Canadians and American women not wanting to cook or clean. I get that. I come from that family. But not any longer, because I like to keep my house immaculate. And I also love to always have a good meal. And if I'm not cooking myself, which I really, the other day I cooked a meal and I couldn't believe it was so delicious. Sometimes I cook and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should open my own restaurant again. Right? That's how much I love my own food. Anyway, that's that. Oh, we have some. Hola. I just heard this guy talk. I'm calling him over. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kenny James.
Can you come here?
Sure.
You don't mind being on camera? What's your
Not
name?
at all. Hi, my name is Kenny James. I'm from Washington, D.C.
I just heard that.
Yes, yes. Okay, I'm here visiting. Got family, friends that live here. Let me take that off since we're on camera.
Yeah, here, you take the microphone and you tell everyone.
So,
Okay.
I guess this is Facebook Live?
This is YouTube.
YouTube Live. Okay, yes. It's your boy Kenny James. Mi llamo es Kenny James. Yo soy de Washington, D.C. I'm here visiting the north coast of Cabarete here in beautiful Dominican Republic. I'm going to turn this around so that
Here,
you
I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Because
So that you...
turn it.
Oh.
Because what happens is it shakes a little bit.
Okay.
So there we go. Let me do that. And what do you want to show?
So I just want
Hold on.
people to see this. I was getting ready to take the pictures, and I just want them to see
Yes.
the beautiful surroundings out here. And
Hold on.
and if you can turn the camera a little that way,
There.
and you can see this beautiful ocean view. My friend is the owner here at this is Goddess's Restaurant here in lovely Cabarete. And I'm telling you folks, I'm almost scared to share this with so many people. I don't know how many people are seeing this, but I'm almost scared to share this with people because don't spoil it for me.
Put the microphone here.
Don't spoil it for me. I mean, the people here are wonderful. They're beautiful. I'm out riding my bicycle from Cabarete up to Isla to see family, friends, and to Sabaneta. It's the El Campo.
Yes.
So I like to go out to El Campo. You know, it's incredible because you have these beautiful breezes and pastures as you're walking through, and then you have like three rivers, and you have three rivers that come together, and you can go back in these
By Veragua.
yes, exactly
Right,
there
by Confluencia Restaurant.
Sabaneta
See?
there Sabaneta. All right, now I'm gonna interview you some. Now, who are you?
My name is Cerise.
Cerise?
Cerise.
And where are you from?
Toronto.
Toronto. And what brings you here?
I live here in Los Ramicos. Do you know Sosua?
Not kinda. I know more Cabarete behind the lagoon, and then Isla and Sabaneta. I know Playa Sosua.
I live facing Playa Sosua.
Oh, so you got a beautiful. So you see this every day.
Kinda. I used to live over here
Okay.
before, but yeah.
Okay.
So I live in Sosua.
So the plan is to move here.
That's your plan?
My plan is to move here between two
Hold it up a little bit. I
between
just wanna
two
make
and
sure they
two and a half to 5 years maximum. I plan to leave Washington D.C., come here. I will also be working on my non-profit, the Harvest for the World Foundation.org, the Harvest for the World Foundation.org, because when you come here, you got to give back. You got to give back. So my plan is to try to get some of the excess that we have in the United States. Sorry, I keep taking the camera away, but my plan is to try to get some access that's away from, that's in the United States that we throw away, and we throw in dumpsters and computers and technology and things like that, even clothes, food, so on and so forth, to share with the people here that are in need.
Wow.
But I totally encourage, and I don't want to be negative ever, but for me, I have no desire to go to. There are resorts. There's beautiful resorts here.
I'm gonna hold this for you.
There's
You talk.
beautiful resorts here, but if you're like me and you prefer to just like be free and get like a small apartment or a small house, and then you can. I get around with usually, sometimes motor cocho. I say that reluctantly because I'm getting older, but yeah, I go by motor cocho sometimes. I ride my bicycle as far as 10 miles. That's not a problem. And then the guagua. The guagua is the local bus is 50 pesos, and you can ride it from Sabaneta. You can ride it from Sabaneta, Esteban, Cabarete, all the way to Sosua, to Puerto Plata. For like, yeah, Costa, is it Costamba? Costamba. A lot of expats live there, and it's like, I don't know what, 50 pesos.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like a dollar.
Yeah.
A dollar.
Yeah.
A dollar. So
Hold on. Dollar bill, y'all.
dollar bill, yeah. So you can come here, and really off season you can get a place, $400 for a month. If you look around, you can find some places. I mean, you should be paying more than $30 a day. $35, $40, maybe $50 a day. You should pay more than that.
This is a man after my heart. This is what I do here. I help people find apartments, and he's quoting you guys right, 100%.
I didn't know that. I did not know.
I know, because you didn't know my name or anything. I was just like, come here.
I have no idea.
What's your name again?
Kenny James. Kenny James.
That sounds like an actor name.
Well, it's funny because everyone calls me Kenny James.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, do not call me by my government name.
Right.
Kenneth, but no, Kenny James. That's what what everyone has always gone by.
Do you sing?
I do a little something,
You sound like you can sing.
I'm well talented. I like to be a well-rounded person. I love to cook. I love to socialize, as you can see. I'm not without an opinion on anything. If it's politics, politics,
on that.
culture, things like that. I'm very strong for all people, especially people that don't have as much. And that's why I need y'all to come here, to stay in the hotels, to see all this beauty, and to see how much you come alive. When I step off the plane, it's incredible. Now, I will warn you. If you like me, oh yeah, I have to put the glasses on when I go through the airport, because my eyes are bloodshot red because I'm crying.
Oh, why are you crying?
Because I don't want to freaking go back to the matrix and go back to working and just so. But what I remember is that okay, go back home, work hard, and then come back in another 3 4 months. So that's what I try to do.
And have you tried to do any online teaching yet or anything?
No, I have not done that.
Okay.
Got a question coming in.
Oh no, it says battery low, but I'm pretty sure there are some questions. Let me look right now. David Rich. David Rich is another one that has an actor name.
Hey, David Rich.
Yo, what's up, Cerise and Kenny? A fellow Washington here, and can't wait to make it back.
All right,
Another
all
guy.
right. Hey,
His name is what's his name? Pablo.
Pablo, outstanding, outstanding. Yeah, y'all come on down. I'm telling you, and just get out, get out and enjoy the beauty of the North Coast. So in Puerto Plata, you can go down to Malecon, and there's these wide streets, and when you're right at the beach, and there's little cabanas, and you can sit out and you get a cerveza, and just enjoy yourselves. One of the things I like to do when I come here is I get up. I can't contain myself, so I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. But instead of going to work, I'm going jumping in the pool. Then I walk across the street to the beach, and I walk from like Hotel Taina.
Oh, right here in Cabarete.
Yeah, so I walk from there up to like Janet's, but on the beach. Then I turn around
Okay.
and I walk all the way down to Cabarete to like where the stop sign is, and I cut through Ocean Dreams.
Yes.
So then I cut through there, and then I walk back up the street by the Belgian bakery.
Belgian bakery.
Yeah, and then I'm right back at my home, City de Sol. So and then
Do you know the Rotson or David Rich?
I can't say that I do. I'm better with face recognition.
Okay.
I don't remember your beautiful name.
Right. That's okay. I was just saying, wait, I asked you your name and it's so great. Kenny James, right? That's
Right.
Cerise.
But yeah,
That is
Cerise, because I wanted to say Cerise.
A lot of people do. That's okay.
Okay, Cerise.
Yeah.
Okay. Cerise.
That's all right.
But yeah, this is Goddesses. I met. This place here is just outstanding. Tomorrow they have the special
That's right.
for like
100
100 pesos. That's about $2.
Yep.
You get some wings,
3 wings.
3 wings.
But broken up, it makes 6
So,
wings.
yeah, so their whole wings broken up, and then you get papa fritas.
Yeah. You get baked potato
Oh, baked potato. That's what baked potato,
and coleslaw.
coleslaw, and wings for 100 pesos.
Unheard of.
Where I'm going to be at tomorrow.
Right here.
I will be here tomorrow. This is where you come on Wednesday. You get a cold beer.
You're going to be here tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
What time? I'm going to come here tomorrow and I want to interview you on your organization.
Okay.
I want to because that's very important. You guys know I'm an advocate for helping people here in the Dominican Republic. And I mean, this is so unexpected. I would love
when
to.
you come here, what you do is you bring an extra bag. You bring an extra carry-on or suitcase. If you're traveling with a couple of people, okay, it's $30 for an extra bag. Fine, that's nothing. Okay, but everybody put some toiletries, put some toothbrushes, put some toiletries, some women hygiene products. If you got some, like for me, I went from 2X to large.
Wait, when you were a 2X?
Just trying to, as you get older, eat less.
A 2. So now you're not a large.
I'm a large.
Well, how much do you weigh?
190.
And how tall are you? Like
Well,
6?
I used to be
5'11"?
6 feet. Yeah, 5'10".
Well, you look great. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me move the camera down a little bit. Turn around. Give the ladies a good look. Look at that. There we go. Oh, look at that.
You can see my tan is like crazy. Oh, that's my frat.
That's your frat? Okay, what was your frat?
Step Alpha Psi. My
Cap,
shirt.
Kappa
Kappa
Alpha
Alpha Psi.
Psi. And that basketball right there reminds me
So
of the
this
Raptors.
shirt is step up your game, and
Step up your
yes,
game.
and
All
so
right. Let's get a look at it.
this was a young man in Arlington, Virginia, who has founded this. And on the back, let's see, inspire
Inspire
others.
others. Oh, I
So
love that. Inspire others.
different things. I just happen to be wearing this today.
Oh, nice. You see, there's no such thing as
Karma,
synchronicity.
karma.
It's
I
God
just
remaining anonymous.
there you go. So so one of my sponsors when I would come out, I didn't bring anything this time for the Harvest for the World, but in the past I've had some good video clips where I presented some laptops.
Wow.
I've taken food over the
Do
years.
you have a
and so
YouTube
on.
channel?
No, I haven't done that.
Maybe you can start one and show people what this walk is all about when you go on your walk and stuff.
I-
And maybe you'll start one tonight and then we can talk about it tomorrow.
We definitely will.
tomorrow. 'Cause I really do want to get more into this harvest for the world.
Harvest for the World Foundation.org. And I'm just, look, I've been doing this on my own. And as I'm getting older, I said, I need more help. The little bit that I bring ain't nothing. It's peanuts. And, but it does matter. But if everybody comes and you make it a mission to bring a little something extra, tip your people when you come here too. Make sure you tip your folks because life here is paradise, but there is a disparity, and you got to make sure that we all live together. That's why I like it out in the country, because if your neighbor went fishing, guess what? Everybody gonna eat.
Yeah,
When
no.
when they harvest the bananas, they make sure out in the countryside, out in the El Campo, they make sure everybody get a little something. Everybody got some yuca.
Absolutely.
Everybody got something. Everybody got I eat eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I love eggs.
Okay, so I just had my.
Is that how you lost all the weight?
I exercise a lot.
Because he went from 2X to large. That's
Yeah,
like what,
yeah.
full 20, 40? That's
I
like
w-
50 pounds.
No. I've always was big up top, but it was just fat.
What did you lose? Like 40 pounds then?
I've lost 30 pounds over the last 6 years.
Okay, so you've been doing it properly.
Yeah, so I've been
All
doing,
right.
yeah, so I've been doing that, and then I spin at LA Fitness in Upper Marlboro and Prince George's County, Maryland. So I spin at minimum twice a week. I do spin, and I've been doing that for 6 years.
Spin classes.
Yeah, and then I love to swim. I love jumping in the water. I swim, obviously outside here, but back home, even in the wintertime, I try to get some laps.
Oh.
And
You
then-
are
and then
inspiring.
And then I like to walk. And I like to walk. I like to ride my bicycle outside, but it's more like a nature walk.
Are you a Libra?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh my gosh, so am I.
Oh, you're kidding.
December 20th.
Yeah, December 15th.
Oh, 5 days apart. Are you going to be here for your birthday?
I was here last year for my birthday, 2020, solo. Yeah, I'm coming back.
Right.
I-
Okay.
December, but I'm coming back before December. I can't.
Okay, when are you? Okay, wait. I have so many questions for you. You promise you're going to be here
I promise you.
tomorrow.
What time?
You give me time and I'll be here.
What time is it now?
It's 3 o'clock.
Let's say 2.
Oh, perfect. 2
Let's
o'clock
say 2.
tomorrow.
And then
So
I'll
2
come
o'clock
and
tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. 2
I
o'clock
have
tomorrow.
I have questions about things I want you to think about.
yes.
Like how long you've been coming here? How long is this vacation? When are you leaving? When will you be back? How can people cuz listen, a lot of people are going to want to donate to you even if it's
okay.
1 or 2 or 3.
Okay.
But I think some of them will even pay cuz they don't understand that if they donate to you, you have to pay for the extra cargo bring it over. But some people might be like, here, I'm going to pay the extra 30 for you
Yeah,
to take
that's
another
that's
bag,
the
and they're going to pack it up with so much stuff for
you
your friends and family here.
absolutely, that would be wonderful. That's a great idea. I like that. That's all those things are definitely needed. So yeah,
That's, yeah,
that would be wonderful.
because toothpaste is expensive here.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and those things, yeah, the
Yeah.
products that are needed and diapers, because remember this is an island, so they have to import everything. So
And it
it
does
does
get
make it a little
expensive.
bit. It makes it a little bit more. Makes it a lot more expensive.
Like
So.
Crest and Colgate is like, for a big tube of Colgate, it's like 300 pesos, which is
Yeah,
six
that's $6.
bucks.
That's $6
Yeah.
for so
Yeah.
so yeah.
So
Stuff like
those
that.
things are important.
Yeah, definitely so. But listen, Cerise, it was
Oh, you remembered my name.
outstanding, wonderful.
All right, Kitty James.
I'm going to yeah, I will see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
So I will I'm going to be going. So every day my routine, I walk the beach, do a little swimming, then I ride my bike about 5 miles up into to Isla Bomb. I get something to eat, see family, friends. I know everybody, so Hey, hola, hola, tío, primo, tío.
I could tell just right now. That's why I called you over, because you were talking, and then I heard
I'm
Washington, and then I saw you leaving, and I'm like, ah, Benaki.
I'm very loud, so
I said, you have a beautiful voice. You have a radio voice.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, you're welcome. That's why I'm like, you should start your own YouTube
We
channel.
might have
Guys,
to
yes
do
or
that.
no?
We'll have to talk about that. I will write down my information because I know you're still online. I'll write it down and slip it back over to you.
All right.
And definitely we can talk offline and about some more questions. This is
Beautiful.
great because this is perfect because I'm telling you, I want you to come here and enjoy this beauty and just the ocean breezes and the people and the ambiance and just the things like walking on the beach, going to the rios, getting going out. Rio,
river.
River is river. There's a laguna that I just discovered.
Here in Cabarete.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind right
Imagine
there.
that. I've been coming
They're
here
going to
8
dig
years.
that out. They're going to build a new road all the way there, and only locals can travel this road in the future. So that means all of that back area that is barren, filled with trees and water right now, is going to be brand new real estate. Ooh, worth millions.
I'm telling you, I was just recently told the history of Cabarete and how the strip was built with all of the Millennium and all those places, and then more businesses came and so on, and the kite surfing, things like that.
And now it's more than just a strip, so they have to make it an actual.
So that's good because it'll
Yeah.
take traffic off of the it'll take some of the traffic,
Off the main
alleviate.
road, right?
Because that's good news. That's
Yeah,
good to hear
right?
because I'm a biker. I ain't trying to share the street with trucks, and so I got to get down this road.
Okay,
Because
all right.
I always try to be off the road within certain hours.
Because it does get busy
Yeah,
right
and it's
about
hot, and
now.
it's hot as hell, heck
That's
out
it.
here. It's hot. But once I get back on the road, all the breeze starts hitting me, and that's the beauty of here. It's amazing at nighttime. You don't have to have no air conditioning. You go to the beach, you get the breeze, the sunset, all the breeze. When you go back to your hotel or your apartment, and it doesn't matter. You can stay like I've met a lot of people that stay in the what's that, like back by the Laguna,
The barrio.
the barrio,
Callejon de la Loma.
Callejon,
Calle.
Calle,
Calle. Home.
Home
De
de
la Loma.
la Loma.
Callejon de la Loma.
Sí.
He said, "See."
Oh my Spanish.
Do you speak Spanish?
No, solo muy poquito, porque más mi amigos, familia, vida aquí, practicar español para mí y mucho expats también habla inglés.
See, oh, your
So
Spanish is very good, and you are right. Most expats here, they do speak only English, and they don't try to learn Spanish very much. But your Spanish is wonderful.
necesito para mí porque más persona, everyone, Tio Kenny, Tio Kenny,
Uncle Kenny,
Primo Kenny,
cousin,
Papa.
dad.
So so it's necesito para mí to practical.
It's necessary for him to practice.
Yes, it is.
No,
But
it's not. You just said that. I'm just saying
No,
what he said. I
see.
don't agree with him.
Oh,
I think your Spanish is
Oh, no, no,
amazing.
no, no, no.
I
Mi-
can actually translate for
Mi
you.
español is muy mal.
No, muy mal. No, he just said his Spanish
No
is very
mas.
bad. No, it's not.
No,
it's
no
not.
más aquí. Okay, adios.
No more hair. Bye bye. He said,
No, no más español.
it's
No,
bueno. Your Spanish is amazing.
I use Duolingo a little bit, but
Perfect.
I try to when I conversate with folks to carry on the conversation in Spanish when I'm purchasing something and But another little thing I want to say is your battery going down?
My battery is going down, but that's okay because we're gonna have more of you tomorrow.
Okay.
And no. I want you to say bye to everyone and everything
All right.
first. It's all right.
Everyone, this has been a joy. I've never done this before. Can you tag me or send me in?
I'm gonna give you my channel
Okay.
address as my battery's gonna cut out any
Okay,
minute,
all
and I'm
right.
gonna give you my channel address.
Well, this is awesome. And then,
And
I'll
then
come back
also-
tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I will be here.
Yeah,
at 2.
you could watch your video tonight, and then tomorrow
I
you
like
could.
to do that. I would like to do that.
I would like to do that.
Bye, everyone. Thank y'all. All right, this is Kenny James live from Cabarete. We signing off. All right, here with my girl Cerise. We bringing the North Coast to you live. Okay, we bringing it to you. We want you to know we want to share this beauty. We want to share the excellence. All the people, all the wonderful, beautiful people that are here. The food, we haven't talked about the food.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
Oh.
met someone amazing, guys. This is it.
oh,
This is what the Dominican Republic's all about.
the food is incredible. The food is great, and again, and unfortunately, I'm glad we're just doing this because it's taken me. I'm full blown Dominican right now, so I'm in my zone because it took me a little bit of time to wind down to get out of the DC matrix, thinking that look, man, stop thinking about DC right now. Enjoy that view right there, those waves as far as I can see. Enjoy that. Enjoy all that ocean, all the breeze. Up in the barrio, I went up on some rooftops. I'm in the hood, but it's paradise.
And you can see.
You can
all
have an
the beautiful-
apartment in paradise, and your back surrounded by nature. It's when you wake up and you hear roosters, you hear birds chirping. So it
I
feels.
really love
it's-
the roosters. I don't know why. Mine says "Happy Birthday" when he does it. He doesn't go cock-a-doodle-doo. He just stops.
Yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah.
But I love him.
It's pretty nice.
So tomorrow,
So that's-
I want to tell you guys before this cuts out, please, Kenny James right here. We just
Kenny
met at
James,
this
your
moment.
boy.
Yes, your boy,
Coming
Kenny
live
James.
all the way from DC here in Cabarete, Dominican Republic. Holla at us.
Sagittarius in La Casa.
From, Kenny James in La Casa.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Kenny James. Thank you. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Don't you forget.
I'm gonna write
Ask them. Yeah. Okay. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. I mean, I was just telling you, you Americans are amazing. And that's a perfect example why I'm saying that I wish I visited America a lot more in my younger years than what I did when I was what I did. I only would go to like New York and for shopping. I went to Florida when I was 13. And then I went and I visited New York again when I was like 20 something. Anyway, the battery is about to run out. And we're going to get more into this tomorrow. I just want to say thank you, Americans, for just keeping it real, for always. Oh, ven aquí, amor. Ven aquí. Before all this turns out, you guys remember her? My ex-boyfriend's mother. Paulina. Hola.
Hey, bye bye, hola.
Hola para mucha gente en el mundo.
Hola. ¿Cómo están?
Gracias. I'm going to get to you right now. ¿Tomaste? Hola para mucha gente.
Hola para mucha gente, ¿cómo están?
K2 Hassie in Dominican Republic. What do you do here? She's shy. What do you do? K2 Hassie or wait, I mean aquí. Oh, tú cocinas.
Yo cocino, yo friego, yo hago de todo en la cocina, todo, todo. Sí, muy bueno, muy bueno. Sí.
Yeah, Derek.
Sí.
Yeah. Okay. She'll be here tomorrow.
Sí.
Okay.
Ok, bye bye.
Un momento. Cerise Fairfax.
Like Fairfax, Virginia.
Fairfax, Virginia. See, I hear that a lot. But I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian.
I know, but there's Fairfax, Virginia, but it's
Right.
Fairfax, Nova.
No, Fairfax are in Nova Scotia. Fairfax is, how do you know about that? Oh, we're going to do a lot of talking tomorrow, Kenny James. Kenny James in La Casa.
So, how do I find a YouTube channel?
Plug in Cerise Fairfax, and my channel should come up right away.
Text me though, just to
I
make
will.
sure.
Yes,
Please.
on WhatsApp. I will. I promise.
Please.
Thank you so much.
Because I got a
Muy bien, muy bien.
exercise class.
Okay.
So I do personal training while I'm here. too.
Careful behind you.
I do
There's a
personal-
pole.
I do personal training.
You do personal
I
training.
just take people.
Something I need.
Not like that. I'm not-
No, like that. I do need that. We'll talk tomorrow, sweetheart. Bye, baby. Okay. K2 Hacia aquí. What do you do here?
Cocino, yo friego, yo barro, yo trapeo, yo limpio, hago sazón de majo, ajo, de todo.
Todos.
De todo un chin.
Todos. What did you say? Mama Juana? No. Okay, so she cooks here, guys, and I know that her cooking is amazing because this is my ex-boyfriend's, mi ex-novio, madre. Is you guys probably remember Paulina from before, and her cooking is amazing. She's one of the cooks here at Goddess now. She's been here. ¿Cuántos meses tú aquí? How many months have you been here?
3 meses.
3 months. And when I found out she was cooking here, I was like, oh my gosh, yo quiero mi pollo frito aquí. I want my...
Pica pollo, torocito blanco.
Con chin arroz.
Con un chin de arroz.
Un chin arroz.
Yo estoy,
Okay,
yo estoy
baby.
libre más hoy.
Okay. Yo aquí mañana.
Bueno. Pues
¿A qué hora tú aquí?
mañana.
3.
No, yo dentro a las 11 aquí mañana.
11, okay, yo aquí mañana.
Ok.
Yo aquí 2 p.m. mañana. Okay, gracias, amor.
So, Cerise, since we were being interviewed, I figured, I said, okay, let me send a quick clip to let everybody know that I will be on your channel tomorrow. This is Cerise Fairfax.
Hey, everyone.
And I did an impromptu video with her, and so tomorrow I will be on her channel, Dominican Republic, and just the beauty that we're surrounded by while you're on vacation here, and we want you to come on down. All right.
Absolutely.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Kenny. Bye, Kenny James. Kenny James in La Casa. All right, guys. So that's what the Dominican Republic is all about. I'm sorry I didn't get to the rest of the questions here. I definitely will tomorrow because we're going to do another live to air tomorrow, and we are going to do a live to air at 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30, because him and I are meeting at 2 o'clock, so that means we will probably do it around 2:30. But connect with us. I mean, he seems like a really great guy. I'm going to turn the light on a little bit here on my camera, and then the battery's going to run out a lot quicker. I don't know how many minutes I have left, but I at least want to answer 1 or 2 questions before I go. Oh, wait. I want to answer like at least one before the camera cuts out. Stray Python, hola. And Gregory said he looks like an actor. He looks like an actor, right, Gregory? He does. I agree. And I don't ever know why I can't pronounce your name. Haya 21 Iffy. I think that is an acronym for something, obviously. But you said, would I survive 3K? Would I survive on 3K a month living luxury, kinda? Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, 3,000 a month here? That is luxury. I think I've learned to really downscale things here, like, and just live really meagerly. So even now, if someone gives me like a price on something and I know that's not the price, I'm like, oh no no, yo no quiero, I don't want it. But that's changing. I'm gonna have to do a brand new cost of living video. But for now, 3,000, you're living good. You're living amazingly well on 3,000 a month. And then we have D Will at YSK. What day durena? What day do reina? And then Angela said, yes, even in some places in the US, you can live on 3,000. And Haya to fly close to the beach. Oof, you'd be surprised what you can get close to the beach. I'm close to the beach. I'm a 3-minute walk from the beach. Rent day is in a couple of days, and my rent is very reasonable. I'd never be able to find a place in Canada close. What I have right now, I would never be able to find in Canada. Just put it that way, unless it was like up in the mountains somewhere, in some like reclusive area. And oh, yo soy Kayla at D Will. Hey, sweetie, how have you been? I'm good, just busy. Hola.